In recent years, there have been many factors that make those of you who are applying for Canadian visa not to get their visa approved. Because being that Canada Embassy does not entertain one-on-one interview, the document you submitted, whether online or whether paper document you submitted to the embassy, the information that you provided determine the process of your visa. And that is the reason why majority people have received negative. Canada Embassy cited insufficient information about your home tie, that when you go that you will come back. And many of you are going through agents to help you to fill this form without knowing exactly what they are doing there. But in this video, I will take you through for you to know that you can do this thing by yourself, all by yourself, and they get it right. It determines on the type of document you uploaded, because you are not seeing them one-on-one for them to take decision on your application. First and foremost, the Canada visa application process varies depending on the type of visa you are applying for. But here are the general step. I will take you down the general step of it. First of all, you are going to determine your eligibility. Check if you are eligible for the visa type you want, such as visitor visa, study visa, or work permit, or what they call study permit. Number 2 point, prepare your document. Gather the required documents, which may include valid passport, of course, proof of financial support, and a letter of invitation if applicable. I will explain all these things in detail so you will understand where you are making mistake. It is not that the Canadian visa is too hard to get, but being that the document you provided, they are not satisfied with it. That is why they refuse you visa. Number 3, submit application. Apply online through the IRCC portal. I will drop the link where you will go and apply and upload all that you needed to upload, or submit a paper application depending on your preference and the visa type. Pay your fees. Pay the application fee, which varied based on the visa type. Then biometric. Provide your fingerprint and the photo if required. This step is mandatory for most applicants from the age of 14 years to 79 years. You must put down your biometric. And remember, their biometric lasted for 10 years. So once taken, you will take it again after 10 years, unless the law have changed. If it change, I will also update you. This is the only channel where you can get all these things. If you have watched us up to this moment, please do us a favor by follow us, share, comment, and like. This is where you get all the information. Let's continue. Then the processing time. Wait for your application to be processed. Processing time valid. So, check the estimated timeline for your visa type, because inadequate document can prolong your visa application time. Though depending on countries, the kind of arrangement they have between them and that country depend on the time your visa will stay before they will answer you. Then decision will take. You will receive a decision on your application. If approved, you will get the necessary document to travel to Canada. Then, arrival in Canada. You get a visa is one thing, to pass through the border is another thing. Upon arrival, a border service officer will verify your identity and document before granting you entry. So, there are several pathways to obtain a Canadian visa depending on your purpose of visiting or immigrating. Here are some common options I will give you. 1. Visitor visa. For short-term visit, such as tourism, family visit, or business trip. Study permit. For international students enrolled in Canadian educational institution. Work permit. For individual with a job offer from a Canadian employer or participating in special work program. Express entry. A point-based system for skilled worker seeking permanent residence. It includes programs like the Federal Skilled Work Program or Worker Program, Canadian Experience Class, and the Federal Skilled Trade Program. There is Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, for individual nominated by a Canadian province or territory based on their skill and experience. Family sponsorship. For those with family members who are Canadian citizens or permanent residents willing to sponsor them. Your brother, your sister, your father, your mother who already have a Canadian citizen or permanent resident in Canada can as well invite you, bring you in. If you want to know how to do it, just comment on the comment box. Ask me how. I will give you detail. Then, startup visa for entrepreneur planning to start a business in Canada. Then the last one I will give you is humanitarian and the compassionate ground for individual in exceptional circumstances. These are the ways, type of visa you can get to enter into Canada. So each pathway has specific eligibility criteria and the application process. If you have a particular visa type in mind, you can tell me. I will help you through on how you will do it. So this is where we are going to cut this video. Please help us to share. Join us for part 2 of this video. I will tell you what next, how you will do it to able to get all the necessary documents. I will break it down, tell you what you should provide and what you should do. Believe me, if you can do this thing I'm telling you, your pathway to Canada is guaranteed, because knowledge is power, study is power. When you know and they have the precise knowledge of what you are doing, that thing became so easy and so simple. I wish you all the best in your future journey to Canada. Thank you very much and see you in my next video.